All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports doing another live stream again. It's been a little bit. Glad to be back. And we have Jesse on the line. He's currently in a vehicle where I need to be. Hey, Jesse. Let's see. 1 second before we have you do too much, let me make sure because I want to. All right. Speak again if you don't mind.
Testing. Can you hear
There we
me?
go. Gotcha. Okay, so now we gotcha. Also, I want to make sure that we have, yes, everything else is going. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm just finishing my updates now. We're almost done. And while I'm here and hanging out, if anyone has any questions for either I or Jesse, definitely let me know in the chat. I'll get the chat on the screen in just a second. Oh, one thing I just realized. I didn't even think about this. I'm going to have to figure out how to get chat back on. I just got rid of Restream,
Oh,
and I'm back to base OBS. So yeah, chat's not going to be on the stream. I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see. So Jesse, you said that we're racing over at Road America.
yep. Yeah, Road America.
How's it going so far?
I haven't done any races, so I've just been trying to get practice in.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I'm struggling with the setup a little bit.
Okay.
It's the one I'm in the Mercedes. It's quick in a straight line, but I'm struggling through the corners. So I tried to add a little more rear wing, but now I have way too slow on the straightaways, and um, just doesn't feel balanced right. Actually felt better with way too much oversteer. So I went back to the wing setting where it was, and I'm trying to adjust the front and rear ARBs. See
Oh,
if
gotcha.
see if I can kind of tighten up the steering there.
And is it the GT Sprint series, the VRS series?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, what the heck?
So
Let me
you
log
should,
in.
yeah.
Forgot
So
exactly
you,
what car I was running. Curious. I don't.
I think you've
Wasn't too
got the
bad.
Lambo and the Ferrari, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm almost certain, but check real quick. Is it iRacing VRS? There we go. I'm always looking for it to say iRacing VRS series instead of GT Sprint series. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run the 488. Completely forgot I purchased that car. The last few times we ran, I went back to the Lambo for whatever reason. Um, and when does the next race start? You jumping in?
I think five.
5 o'clock. Okay.
Oh my. I spun off in Canada Corner. A car was coming.
Oh no.
So I stayed and I was going to let him go by while he spun off and hit me.
Oh, he got you right there.
Yeah.
All right. Oops.
So you should be able to join into the same session I'm in.
Okay. All righty. And again, for anyone that's just joining in, you're going to be running the first-person view setup. I haven't done it for a little bit, so hopefully it works okay. If not, we'll switch it real quick. But also, oh, I'm in the wrong menu here. But also, whenever Jesse's racing, for the most part, he does a lot of live streams. Don't know if he's going to live stream today. Are you going to live stream today? You're still
You know what?
undecided?
I think I will.
Well, okay. No pressure or anything, you know?
Well, I haven't been on in like 2 weeks, so I
Yeah.
should, and then I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
Yep. Yep. So where can they see you?
They can find me at Cars and Coffees. Coffees is COFFEYS, and I'm on both YouTube and Twitch.
There you go.
So if you want to see some mediocre sim racing, check me out.
Much better than mine.
Well, you haven't been on a whole lot lately,
I know.
because then our abilities are pretty close. I think usually when you're on regularly, our pace is
Yeah.
usually pretty similar.
Well, it's kind of good that it's starting to rain a little bit. Maybe we'll get a little bit more rain this winter season. Force me back onto iRacing. Get back to work. Sim Commander. All right. So I'm going to switch over to the rig. Let me get the rig going. I'm also going to pull one of those wheels down from up there. All right. All right. Can you hear me, Jesse?
Yep, I can hear
All
you
right,
fine.
cool. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Yeah. Get this top screen turned on. There we go. Oh, how'd that turn like that? Let's see. The setup's all set up. Amelia Cole, how's it going, man? I gotta try to keep this window up, being that I don't have chat working. I know there's a way to do it on regular OBS, but honestly, forgotten. So I'm about to jump in right now off of your session.
Yeah, I'm struggling for any consistency right now.
Oh, really?
The adjustments I made, the car feels better, but I just can't put a clean lap in.
Oh, man. That's frustrating. And you don't think it's, I mean, of course, anything with practice, you'll end up getting better, but is this something like you just don't feel is going to work? Like you're going to have to grab another vehicle, or?
Nah, I'll make it work. All I have is the Lambo.
Okay.
I
So
think
I
the.
did get demoted, by the way.
Oh, did you? You went down to
Yeah,
B?
I did. I was gonna try to do like some time lapse and stuff like that to try to fight it, and I'm like, you know what? I deserve this. Let me get demoted. It's gonna light that fire.
There you go.
It's gonna happen. You know, I need it. I need it to happen. I was all upset about it happening, and then when it happened, I'm like, you know what? That's good. That's good. Can't take it for granted, you know? The So yeah, I think it was. I mean, I unplugged that one Elgato, and hasn't happened since. And I'm using that same camera. I just moved it to a different Elgato.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember me saying in the past, whenever like I'm like, what the heck happened? What the heck is happening? The audio is like switching back and forth. Um, I think that's what it was all based on. So I gotta test that Elgato off stream and just see if it's the Elgato itself or if it's that add-in USB card, because now that would mean I have two bad USB cards, which would probably not be the USB cards. It would probably be a motherboard at that point.
That would suck.
Yeah, PCI lane's kind of not doing too good. So I got that on, and then crew chief. There's a lot of software we use.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
you're
like
using
everything
even
has
more than me.
updates. Yeah. Everything wants to update.
I know I always used to tease you when I wouldn't stream, and I'm like, I can just jump right in anytime I want.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I'm like you, I've got to get started like half an hour before I'm gonna stream.
Yeah. I mean, everything gaming, do some GT4. We were doing GT4 for quite a while. I do need to get back into it, but it wasn't too long ago that we were doing some GT4 racing. But yeah, Jesse, you know, if my main issue with updates on this system is anytime I'm steady and I'm racing often, we're good. You know what I mean? Like, just maybe an update here or there, and we're good. Whenever I take time off, like even just 2 weeks, it's like, boom, everything gotta get updated. You know what? Might as well pull the system apart, change the CPU.
Buy a whole new system. I know even just the 2 weeks I've been off, I'm like rusty.
Oh yeah, yeah, it
And
changes quick.
also running a different car too, because speaking of the GT4, that's what I've been running mostly lately.
Yeah. So hopefully this whole thing works. I know I got some cables in my face, but I have, I'll clean that up another time. All right. So I got Race Labs updating right now. I'm almost in, bud. Almost there.
Well, you're not missing much. It's just me driving terrible.
And this camera's like super loose on this hat. There we go. I like it. Check, check. Check, check. See if get this. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to racing view. Let's see what this looks like. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Should work there. At all, it starts getting a little wonky. Just let me know, guys. And fortunately, chat will not be working, so let me turn that off. Get in the car. It's at Okayama. Okay.
Yeah, GT4.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. I love Okayama. Some of my best racing was at Okayama as far as, wins and everything goes.
Yeah,
I
next
haven't
week,
had many wins. But,
GT4 is at Daytona.
they're at Daytona?
Yeah,
Oh.
starting Monday night. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the next track they're going to. I've been wearing this hat for a little while, so just kind of getting everything dialed in here. Oh, we may. I think today we're probably going to do mainly GT3. We may jump into it. See, the face cam's a little bit too. So what camera is actually? Oh, on my head. This is the Sony RXO Mark II, I believe. It's frozen right now because I'm actually changing some settings here as far as shutter speed and ISO on some of the cameras because some of the cameras are a little hot like that one there. Normally, we would do a dual setup with my laptop and run back and forth between the laptop and the first person view that we're running here. But unfortunately, we're having some issues with our see the motion rig kind of kicking in. We're having some issues with our Camlink 4Ks causing some like audio issues. So fortunately could not run that. Hey Jesse, can you talk real quick?
Still here on the back side of the track, driving terribly.
Some reason can't hear crew chief. Let's see. See where the sound settings are for crew chief input, because I had it go into let's see. I had it go into a different input so that way I had an image pop up anytime they spoke. Seems to always create an issue, so I think I'm just going to stop that for now. I can't find where that setting is.
Matching car and track data found in Sim Experience database. Profile modified.
Gotta restore default. Everything gaming, okay, no problem. Yeah, for some reason I cannot hear. Oh, I see where it is now. It's right there on the main page. That's nice.
Radio check. Spotter radio check.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize it's right on the main page under messages volume where you could change the input. Jesse, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Made some more adjustments to the setup.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just trying to tweak it just so I can feel comfortable. The adjustments I made, car was definitely more stable, but had too much understeer.
Oh, gotcha. Swig here. Everyone that's hanging out, thank you so much for hanging out, especially as we're having little issues here and there that we're trying to get figured out here. None of my Get in the car and let's see if this pops up. So none of the race lab stuff is actually working.
Did you refresh it?
Like turn it off and back on?
No, if in like Streamlabs, you can if you double click on like each of the items, you can do like a refresh.
Oh no, I'm not in race labs.
No, like
Oh,
in
oh.
your OBS. Are you doing Streamlabs or are you doing?
No, I'm in OBS. Just regular OBS.
It still might be the same. So I think if you go into each of the options and you double click it and get in it, there might be like a cache refresh.
Yeah. Let's see.
I have to do that every few times I race.
Really?
Or every few times I stream, yeah.
This actually doesn't normally give me. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, you're right. It's all the way on the bottom.
Yeah.
So properties, all the way down, refresh cache.
And I think it also depends like on the order you open them up into.
Oh,
like
okay.
I think if you open race labs first, you're less likely to have issues.
0.00.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you, man. I've honestly never knew that. I learned something new today.
Yeah, I find when I open race labs first, usually it's not an issue, but if I open Streamlabs first, it won't always pick it up and I have to do the refresh for it to pick it up.
That was actually super easy to do instead of remapping every single one again, which I was afraid I was going to have to do. Cool, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Board Entertainment Group. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been streaming, so like literally nothing was working. Just going through. But yeah. We do need to get going. And of course the audio is not working, so let's fix that real quick. Can you guys hear the car? Nope. No one can hear the car. Just a second. This is the last thing we got to mess with. And then we're going to be on track here.
Okay, Ray. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
All right. There we go. Boom.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. All clear on pit exit.
We do have motion going. Hey, what's going on, everything? Welcome back, brother. Glad I figured out that audio issue because that was actually plaguing me the last few times. Frustrated the heck out of me so much that I pretty much stopped running.
Santos 203.20.
Yeah, you've had issues with it for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh man. Oh man. Let me make sure we're off the track.
So
Woo!
the kink will be flat out.
I tried.
Oh. Yeah, it should be flat out with the new balance of power.
Yeah, yep. Audio issues, yeah. Yep, yeah. Audio issues are definitely, but the thing is, I've been having a lot of driver level issues between different things. Is that you, Ray? Oh, there was another AMG pulling out. So yeah, I'm always having some sort of driver issue and conflict, but I think that was a major one that I just figured out now because that one's been plaguing me for a little bit. So I'm glad, and at the same time, a little bit confused.
His exit's clear.
I have to get my eyes like synced up to what's going on right now. My eyes like are wanting to look everywhere. I haven't been in the computer for so long.
You can retrain everything now.
What'd you say, Jesse?
You got to retrain everything now. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Are you all able to hear Jesse okay? So I didn't join the race session. Just let me know.
Okay, I haven't joined it yet either.
Okay. I think we have like 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everything. Oh, I missed GT3.
Okay, right. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I miss it.
I'm really liking the GT4s though, but yeah, GT3 is a different animal.
Yeah. GT4s are like a handful, you know?
Yeah, you have a lot less downforce. Braking's not as good. But your speeds are slower and you can kind of, I think, maybe toss them around a little bit more.
Yeah, yep. Amelia, welcome back, brother.
Sector 1 is
way too hot for
1.6
that.
seconds off the pace.
I didn't brake at the 3. I kind of used my GT4 braking zone. Going underneath the Corvette bridge. Just before it.
Yeah.
Alright, so the race should be starting in like 7 minutes, guys.
Yeah, I think they do all the practice you can and then maybe hop out with like 2 minutes before the race session starts and get registered.
So if you guys are new to the channel, we actually, unfortunately, just recently got demoted to a B license from an A. I wasn't racing nearly enough, and safety rating kind of got me. So, yet again, we're in a fight to get back to the A license. Which, Jesse, last time you did bring up a good point. I mean, we don't really do much A-class racing anyway.
Yeah, I think there's like maybe one series that I might run, which I never have. I think it's the European Endurance Series, which I think is A. That's like the only one I'm kind of interested in doing.
Gotcha, yep.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I am... Alright, so in that last left-hander before you hit the Corvette bridge, are you braking at the 3?
Braking in between 3 and 2, like in the mid.
Okay, that's kind of where I thought I was braking too, and I'm just still way too hot through there. Maybe...
Yeah, I'm like 2.5.
Oh my gosh, you're in the middle of a hurricane? There's a hurricane in Puerto Rico right now? What level hurricane are you at, brother? Be safe, man. I mean, I know you're in Puerto Rico, so you guys are probably used to hurricanes. That's like your tropical storms. But, geez, be safe. Oh, yep. Yep, so I tried hitting the kink full throttle. It didn't work for me. I lost it.
There should be enough downforce in the car.
Literally, the car just lit out for me. It might just have been because the tires were dirty at that point in time. But I'm actually going to use this moment here to actually get out and register for the race session. I think now would be a good time. All right, so let's do that. Let's register for this race session. All right. So this is going to be a little interesting, seeing how this works out. Sim Racing Studio is a little abrupt when you get out of the iRacing. It just like slams you forward. And I have a little bit of whiplash from a fall I did yesterday.
What was that?
I have a little bit of a whiplash from a fall from yesterday.
No.
Yeah. Just a little bit, little strain.
So is the motion, is it upsetting it a little bit?
Just now it did. So when it turns off from like the simulator, it goes back to its parked position, and it did it super abruptly. It was like, so my head like hit the back pad, you know. Let's see, 5 p.m. VRS Sprint, Road America, register, and the Ferrari.
All right, so we're probably not going to be in the same split.
Okay.
It looks like there'll probably be 3 or 4 splits. Probably 4 splits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I just went over 2200 on my I rating.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the highest I've ever been. So I'm gonna throw away like 100 points in this race. I'll go back down.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
I don't know why. This is like one of my favorite tracks, and I'm just not feeling comfortable. I'm not feeling comfortable at all.
Just kind of struggling today with it, huh?
Yeah, it's weird.
Let's get the belt on. So Familia, you have the do you have the Sim Experience belt? Can't remember if you do or do not. Category 1, 85 mile an hour winds. Jeez, be safe, man. We just got a little bit of a, not even a rainstorm, just like, because we're in Northern California over here. We just got like a few drops of rain today. And it was funny, I was actually out when it was happening, and people were looking around like as if they were watching a hurricane come in. Like, they were kind of freaking out a little bit. But I lived for like 7 years in Florida, so I know some good rainstorms and everything like that. Been in one hurricane, but yeah, still that's pretty darn scary to me. One hurricane I was in. It's not a comfortable situation. So, have you ever been in a hurricane, Jesse? Because you go to Hawaii often.
Yeah, but they don't really get hurricanes there very often. It's pretty rare. Because the
Or a lot
water
of the
there,
homes, because of water there, what happened?
the water's pretty deep there. So something with the water being deep, it's a little bit colder than like where you'll see in other hurricane areas.
Oh, okay.
So like the water temperature a lot of times during summer is only about 80 degrees, and then it'll be
Gotcha.
like in the 70s during winter. So they'll get hurricanes that start off like Mexico, where the water's warmer. And then as they move west in the Pacific, they typically die down, but they get a lot of, they typically dissipate and they become tropical storms.
Gotcha.
I mean, they get hurricanes periodically, but it's like once every 10 years kind of thing.
Interesting.
So it's not common, but they've had a couple bad ones, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the homes there are designed for hurricanes, though. So a lot of the homes that are closer to the coast tend to be like cinder block homes. They don't look like it, but they build them to be fairly hurricane resistant.
Yeah. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, the last time I went to Puerto Rico, it was the same thing as in Florida. Most of the homes there were like block, as far as what it appeared. I know not all, because same thing in Florida, we have, prefab homes and mobile homes and everything like that. But they were pretty strict with hurricane strapping also. So that way, you didn't lose your roof.
Yeah.
Lift your roof off. So it's pretty neat. And then, when I saw the construction of my home here, coming from Florida and seeing my dad build his home, I was like, what the? I'm like, you mean that whole wall is going to be Tyvek? Where are the beams?
Yeah. And then, I mean, luckily where we're at here, I mean, we don't really have to even worry about earthquakes.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple small faults, but we're so far from any major faults where it's a pretty safe place to be.
Yeah. Luckily.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think I accidentally joined too quick, and I think I'm in a practice session.
So it put me in a practice session immediately. It said to join race. So kind of similar thing happened to me too.
Yeah.
Familia is saying for me to lower the tire pressure if I'm having that issue. I'm just kind of nervous because sometimes the practice sessions will have a little bit of different weather and temperature than the race. So I don't want to change too much because this is a setup I didn't create. So I'm just going to see how it is. And,
matching car and track data found in Sim Experience database.
That's weird. It's
Profile
not prompting me
modified.
to join the race session. Let me get out of here.
Yeah. That's my limiter.
The track temperature is decreasing.
So I should be getting in now, but I'm probably going to disqualifying. Dang, my strength of field is almost 3,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
May the force be with you, brother. that's something.
I might be the lowest ranked in here.
Wow.
Oh, there's 2195.
Let me ask you a question. In this, it's a 40-minute race. Are we gonna have to pit? Mandatory pit?
Yeah, you'll need a splash of fuel.
Okay. All right, so I have my fuel calculator on the main screen. Norman, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, in my
What's the call?
session, there's a guy 5100, 5000, bunch of guys in the threes. There's a 5600. I thought there was a guy in the 6000s.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost 6300 is the top guy.
The pit exit's clear. All right, Ray, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
All right, it's gonna take a few minutes to load. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. All right, everyone, so if you're just joining in, we are in the qualifying setup right now, or qualifying session. I don't know what the strength of field of my setup is, or my grouping. I should be able to see that right after qualifying. Got to remember, brake a little bit earlier. That worked out beautifully. Now this first lap is just a parade lap, just to purely get air in the tires. Wow, get some temperature in the tires. Kind of feel out the setup. I didn't get a chance to practice at all this qualifying setup. Barely got a chance to practice the race setup, as you all just saw. As soon as I started practicing is pretty much when I joined in on the live stream here. So oh my gosh, okay. Sounds good. Speaking of Puerto Rico, Norman, you're over in the Bermuda Islands. Are you also getting hit by this hurricane as well? We overbraked that one quite a bit. I didn't expect the brakes to be that good. We missed that apex completely. There we go. All right, if we get a lap time on this one, which seems like we're going to be heading in that direction, the next lap I'll try to be flat out during the kink. Tires should be up to temperature enough on this qualifying setup to really send it.
Yeah, you better send it.
Full send all the time, every time. You guys haven't seen on my Instagram me trying to climb a curb went way too hot, full send. My friend Matt was commentary on there, helping me out.
6.85.
On my one wheel. Oh my gosh. All right, so I guess it's going over Puerto Rico right now. Familia is dealing with it at the moment. So right now the Hurricane Fiona is over Familia's house. And it's going to be hitting Norman on Friday. And hopefully it doesn't, but it seems like he said that it's going to be a Category 3 hurricane by the time it hits him.
Oh, wow. Stay safe, Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
all
you
of you
guys,
guys.
geez.
Yeah, yeah.
Fastest lap for Goncalves, 203.01.
It's a little, I let off maybe like 5%.
Yeah, you want to be careful about letting off because sometimes it'll lighten the back end a little bit.
Yeah.
P15, you're currently 2.6 seconds off the pace.
2.6 seconds off the lead car. That's purely due to practice. 2:05 is kind of a qualifying time. Let's see. Let's see if I could see what my strength of field would be. 1.
That's the end of the session. 15th place.
Aw. And I'm still P15 starting.
Well, a lot of these
It's
guys have probably been
okay.
running the races all week long.
Yeah. Would you did you even get a lap in?
No. I would have, my best lap was like a 2:04.4, and I was kind of on pace for that,
Okay.
which I still would have qualified last at a 2:04.4.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
2:01 flat is the fast time.
Wow. We're
Yeah.
at a 2:02.2. Then it immediately jumps to 2:03s and 2:04s. 2:04.4 would have put you at P11 in mine.
Yeah, 2:02.2 is P12 in my race. So I'm
Yeah,
starting from the
Familia,
back.
you're starting from the back?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Familia, I do remember that hurricane. I remember hearing about it. That was bad. Just be safe, guys. Yeah, everyone did. Everyone was pretty quick. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
All right. So again, cars and coffees on the chat. That's Jesse's channel. Jesse, who you hear racing in our, not our same race, but he's racing with us. You can hear him right now. He's in the chat. He's with us.
40 minutes.
I should have probably
P15.
streamed.
You could have won.
I should have probably streamed, but
Yeah.
I think this race is going to be pretty rough.
Follow car number 0
Oh, thanks,
4
man.
in the left lane.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
Oh,
not.
rough for me. It'll be good for you.
Oh man, I don't know. I feel kind of like out of focus. How's the first-person view looking, everybody? From the screen that I'm monitoring, it looks like it's doing pretty good. My parents over in Florida, they were saying they've been getting tons of rain this year, more than normal. Also, they're being heavily affected by lightning strikes on their property, like non-stop. Either taking out some of their, they have a ranch, so either taking out some of their animals or destroying all the beautiful trees we had on the property, kind of non-stop. So even the house was struck recently. But the property is getting struck like non-stop lately, and it's to the point where they're gonna, or they already have placed the ranch for sale. It's just way too often, way too common.
That's crazy.
So yeah, storms within that area are kind of getting crazy very quickly. So yeah, as far as everything gaming, I have this cage on my camera. And I bought a lens to try to zoom it out a little bit, and it zoomed it out quite a bit. And then when I dropped it back into where I wanted it, it didn't look good. Quality wasn't good. So I think I'm gonna, because I hear you. I kind of want to do the same. I don't want to lose the quality, so I'm probably just gonna have to find or order a specific custom lens for it. I was actually thinking maybe like an anamorphic cinema lens, but the thing is sometimes you get stretching on the sides, and it just doesn't look right, and by the time you crop it in to get rid of the stretching, you're back to the same FOV, so I just got to do a little bit more research. Thank you so much, Norman. But yeah, my goal is to get a little bit more of a zoomed out look with this first-person view. Eventually. Yeah, I really need to start working on the review video for this rig. Now that Sim Racing Studios.
Seems like you've already had it 6 months now.
Has it been that long? I don't think it's been that long. No. Well, I was mainly waiting for Sim Racing Studio to get compatibility, and the last time I raced with this rig, which was a few weeks ago, they were only on the beta software, and there was a lot of problems. So now they actually just released the alpha, and that was one of the things I was updating. And I mean, not the alpha. They released the normal consumer version of the software with that update for these actuators, and it seems to be working really well. But that was going to be part of the update because they work very closely together. It's not their software. Very important to keep that in mind. I'm also going to be talking about other motion softwares as well. All right, here we go. Good luck, man.
Hey, you did. They're already crashing, and we haven't even made it out of the last corner yet.
What?
Go, go, go.
There we go. Got a good start.
Left side, clear left. Car left, clear to the left. Car left, still there. Hold your line, clear left.
There we go. Car that was ahead of me got a really horrible start, and I was able to get around him and a few other cars as well on the start.
Nice.
It was a little bit tricky.
Well done, Ray. Good start.
Car right, steady. Clear to the right. Right side, clear right.
So far, not really much crashing ahead of me at all. And half the field is ahead of me. They are racing side by side very aggressively.
Oh no.
Okay?
No. Guy in the kick lost it in front of me and I had nowhere to go.
Oh no. Oh, just gotten off track.
On your left, clear left.
Incident in turn 14.
Guy just hit me as well.
Left side. Hold your
From
line.
behind.
Clear left.
Got a 4 times from that. That's great. So now I'm running at 5 incident points.
P9.
On your left, clear to the left. Left side. Keep it steady.
Yeah, right like that.
Clear to the left. Left
How do you
side.
make one lap?
Clear left.
What'd you say?
I didn't even make one lap.
Yeah, same. It looks like we're now P10.
Right side. Clear
Oh
right.
man, I tried
Step
full
between the lines,
throttle
please right.
in the kink, it did not work. I didn't
Far
lose it
right.
completely, but I was in the grass.
Hold your line.
Really
Just
weird.
got passed up by
Hold
like
your
3
line.
cars.
Clear right.
Yeah, you should be able to go full throttle from there.
No,
Car
Did not
ahead
work.
is Lucas.
thank God I didn't hit the wall. I just kind of like went right alongside the wall.
The leader has just done a 203.60. P12.
Thank you so much, Norman.
The next car is Gregory.
Oh. Oh no. Familia. Woo!
That's a big save, man.
On your part?
There's an incident in turn 14.
Oh no, I'm watching you because my car's getting repaired.
Oh, thank you, man. How long are you out for?
P11, fastest lap. Sector 3
I
is
don't know because it
1.6
says my
seconds off the pace.
required repairs are only like 2 minutes, but I can tell by the wheel damage that it's probably double
It's gonna
that.
be pretty significant.
Yeah, my left front tire is pushed in about 6 inches.
Gotcha.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Lucas.
Dang. That was dirty. This is a custom setup. PRS setup, I should say. It's not one that we've created. And it's also not the iRacing base setup.
That's the fastest lap. That lap time was 2:05.46. There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like it's Rivera.
Not this Rivera. Finally, it's not this Rivera that crashed. Not saying it's not going to happen, though.
Another
Okay,
Rivera
right.
race.
Moving to pit for fuel.
Yeah,
34
yeah.
minutes into the race.
He was way ahead of me, though, in position. He was talking quite a bit, so I would imagine
A little beeps.
someone maybe bumped him or something. He didn't seem happy. So Jesse, what are you thinking about your next wheelbase, bud? Now, I've seen a lot of reviews on this Moza system.
I don't know. I need to look into it more. I mean, initially I was gonna go with the Fanatec one, but it seems like there's some other options out there that may be better.
Yeah, I don't know. Now again, we're talking about the ClubSport. What is it? ClubSport DD versus
Yeah.
not the Podium series.
The CSL DD.
CSL DD, I should say. Yeah. So those are the ones you're comparing, right?
Yeah, and then I think I want to say SimCube might have a new one out.
I'm kind of losing you, brother.
Okay, I think it's either SimCube or SimMagic. I can't remember.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector
One
3
second.
is 0.8
One
off the
second.
pace.
Crew Chief's a little bit louder than you. Lost you again. So you're saying SimMagic is another viable option?
I think it's SimMagic or SimCube. I can't remember.
SimMagic. SimCube SimCube would be above my
Okay.
setup.
It must be the same magic.
Yeah.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
Yeah, man, it's awesome to see competition within that space, you know, and that just makes it more exciting and less of like, you know, you have to go this way, you know.
Yeah.
And I think the value proposition's amazing in both of those wheelbases as far as the Moza, SimMagic, and the Fanatec.
Yeah, so that'll be definitely one of my next kind of updates. Need to update probably the GPU, CPU, and CPU. Still like to get it done. Yeah. I would like that better immersion.
I got real light there.
Right, I think I can probably get back out on track now.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Your lap time was
Left rear tire
205.89.
is also pretty jacked up. I didn't realize that.
What is pretty jacked up?
All right,
my left
hold
rear
your nerve, just keep it
suspension.
smooth, no mistakes. A bit quicker than us entering turn 5.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Come on, don't let him get away.
So this would be a custom wheel that I was in a group build to have built. This is a basically like an LMP1 style wheel.
The pit window is now open. Okay, Ray, you've used half your fuel.
Oh!
Yeah, you're having a way better race than I am.
That lap was at 206 on 2.2.
Sorry, brother. Currently P9.
Nice. I'm P29.
So, what actually happened on your incident? You got taken out?
Yeah, a guy in front of me in the kink lost it.
Yeah.
And then hit me on the right and then smashed me into the wall. So he came across track and just totally crunched me. So I got major damage on the left side, but my left front and left rear suspension were completely destroyed.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Rivera.
Darn it! I went off.
I just saw that. Doesn't look like you probably got any damage or very little,
No,
right?
no. It didn't even, I don't think it registered anything besides just the off track. The off track.
Seconds.
I think I have like rear end damage from when the guy hit me at the beginning of the race, because it does seem to be slower in the straights. Like everyone's pulling me in the straights big time.
The gap behind is now 1.3.
Yeah, it really is physical, Norman. I'm actually starting to sweat already.
10th position.
Okay, I'm gonna try going back out on track. I think the suspension might be fixed.
Okay, Ray, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Jesse's channel, Cars and Coffees, COFFEYS. Same on Twitch as well. Does a lot of streaming on Twitch. He's not currently streaming though, but he normally does. Slacking today.
Nobody would want to see this race. I might stream later though. Maybe
Okay, cool.
after dinner.
Yeah. Ooh, it's getting dark on track right now.
That's 20 minutes.
How's the car feeling,
20
brother?
minutes. Okay, Ray, half distance. Should be about 8 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 11 seconds.
I thought it was good, so I was pushing it, and it totally snapped on me and put it in the wall, and I think I just blew the engine.
Oh man.
Yeah, so obviously there was still a lot of aero damage. Obviously there was still too much to be pushing it, so I was.
That's closing the gap. It's now 1.3 seconds. Quicker than you entering turn 1.
I don't know when to pit here. Now the pit window's open. do another lap, I guess.
Yeah, probably push it as far as you can. That way you don't get back into slower traffic.
Yeah.
So some of the other cars are pitting later. You can get stuck behind some slower cars. Now I have 25 minutes of required repairs.
Oh no!
I did pick up 2 positions.
There you go. At least you're not dead last, you know?
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
I got Keith Hansen on my tail, and I can tell I'm dragging.
Yeah, Amelia, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So it says that I'm going to lose 50 I rating.
Huh?
It says I'm going to lose 50 I rating.
Oh, man.
Okay, Ray. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Five minutes of fuel remaining.
The next car is Hooper.
Well, it looks like everyone's in the pits now. So hopefully they don't close the pit window on me.
Yeah, the crew chief will tell you when to come in. So if there's 5 minutes of fuel, you can probably do 2 more laps, including the one you're on.
All right.
I messed up.
Still
Beat you
there.
real bad.
Yeah,
Now,
Still
looks like
there.
the car's
this guy's coming around me.
Clear right. Far right. Clear to the right.
Counting on him going. Kind of gave me that position back. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, 40 minute.
The leader, Hines, is pitting.
We just pit.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right. You're clear.
Come on, Ray. Don't panic. We'll get him back. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
All right, let's see how much fuel we're going to be putting in. Let's see, average 8.2. Here we go. Here we go. Coming out of pits.
Pit exit's clear. The gap to Rivera behind is now 4.1. The lead car's pitting. Hines is now leading.
That was very slight let off, but I think that was just a fear response rather than trying to let off. Jesse, how are things going? You're pretty much out at this point?
Yeah.
P13.
Yeah, there was 26 minutes of repairs, and I think 21 something race, so I wasn't getting back out.
Gotcha.
So does it seem like everybody in front of you's pitted by now?
No.
There's an incident in turn 8. The gap ahead is now 8.5 seconds.
I think maybe before I was setting up the kink incorrectly.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. All right, Ray. Come on. Stay focused. Apexes and exits.
Were you able to
Apexes
run
and
that
exits.
was-
You're pulling away
I'm
from
now
the
able
car behind.
to
The gap's now
hold it down
5.2.
for the most part. There was a very slight let off there, but I'm like mentally trying to tell myself, just pin your leg on it. You're fine. Oh, no, I just went off again. What the heck?
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Trying to be a little bit smoother about my throttle input. Lost focus there for a second. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm very stabby at everything I'm doing. I think that's just practice or lack of it.
Yeah, more than likely. I feel like I'm also kind of the same thing with the GT4 cars. I can be way more aggressive on both the brakes and the throttle.
Yeah.
But the GT3 requires a little more finesse.
What time does the next race start?
15 after.
Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to do it.
You got stuff to do?
Yeah, Megan wants me to meet her for dinner.
Oh, okay.
The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
Where are you guys going to go to dinner?
We're going to try to go to
The gap behind
this
is
Korean
increased to
barbecue
2.9.
restaurant over in Fair Oaks. I forgot what it's called. It's one we never been to before.
Okay.
You know, I kind of wonder, now that I'm feeling this turn in at the kink, I kind of wonder if my wheel's set to 540 instead of 900 degrees of rotation. Because that's kind of how it feels. It feels like, although like the other bigger turns feel normal, kind of feels like very small inputs of making the car very jerky. You know?
That'd be weird. But yeah, maybe.
I've had it happen before. So I'm kind of wondering.
Yeah, because it's good. It should be pretty smooth.
Last lap was
You know,
at
barely
5.55. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Keep digging.
Leather Cheerio Cringe Lord, thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. I went up on the inside curb. I had to let off where I was going to lose it. Not the kink. Felt the rear kind of kick out.
Yeah, I'm curious. Check your steering when you after you finish.
Yeah. I would have to check it within the sim racing app itself.
Incident in turn 14. We think it might be Rivera.
Well, you know, I could probably...
Well, it would have said an iRacing first.
Yeah,
Or do you
yeah.
recalibrate it?
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah.
The gap behind is now
can do
1.7.
that. Ooh, something happened right behind us with Stefan Long, 12 seconds back. Nicholas Matthews, 13 seconds back. Rivera dropped a position and is currently 15 seconds back. So I don't know if it was something with all three of them, but he was only a second and a half back, and now quite a large gap. We are pulling up to Tyrone here, who's a lap car.
Minutes to go, 2 minutes.
It was really nice of him to pull over and kind of let us by without incident.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 24 Celsius. There's an incident in turn 14. It looks like it's Hansen.
Oh yeah, definitely. So white flag is out, everyone. White flag.
Last lap. That's
Yeah,
the
definitely a
fastest
nice
lap of the
buffer.
race. That lap was at 2:05.26.
The slightest little let off. I saw a little bubble there in the line.
The gap to Hansen in front is now 4.3.
Kind of a shame the last two laps of this race are the laps I felt the best.
Incident in turn 1. It looks like Cooper.
Think about
12.
it.
Okay,
Getting
it's
practice.
over.
I'm sorry, Jesse, I didn't hear you. What were you saying?
It's kind of almost a practice session for you because you didn't get any practice.
Yeah. Whew. All right, so we ended up finishing P12. Would have loved to be in the top 10, but not too bad, especially first race back, and I kind of counted on us crashing out, so not too bad. I'm going to try to get some more racing in tonight, definitely. But yeah, let's see what this wheel is doing. All right, so this is set to 900 degrees of rotation, and it looks like it's following. Let's see. Fully one way, the other. No, it's 900. 900, it's just me. Whatever it is me. I don't know. It just felt super sketchy, but last few laps I felt better through the kink. I just think maybe if I spent an hour kind of practicing it, maybe I would have been a little bit more ready for it, you know?
Well, yeah. So like before the recent change in the aerodynamics, you couldn't go flat out through there. You had to lift a little bit. So you might still have kind of that same mindset. That's what you're used to doing.
Yeah. See if we could I have to reset up my Stream Deck. OBS just went through a major update, so like my Stream Deck's not even doing anything to it. But yeah, let's see what this did to our... Probably not much. Are you already out of the session?
I'm just in practice.
Oh, you're practicing?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think I might try to do the fixed race.
Okay. I got a bump of 30 points on my iRacing and 0.5 on my safety rating. I'll take it.
Positive is always good.
Yeah, yep. So my safety rating is, you know how you start at, I think it's like 299 or 30 or something like that, or whatever it is, whatever. Whenever you move a license, you start off like right in the middle. So my safety rating is now up 3.45. So it's a little bit of a buffer, little safety zone, which is nice. If I could get it to a 4, I think it automatically will bump me back up again. Yeah, so Familia, I think it was, so he's asking, is that off-track excursion earlier mess up my rhythm? I think it was purely due to practice. I think 100% practice, because later on in the race session, I started noticing when I was lining up the kink in a different fashion and avoiding that inside curb, I felt like I could actually hold on the throttle a lot more. There was no laps though that I actually fully lay down that throttle. I think the very last lap there was like a slight little bubble there, and that was just the motion rig moving me and a little bit of fear, just like letting off just slightly, ever so slightly. But I wasn't trying to let off the throttle. I don't even know if that much, where it was like a little ripple, would even have registered in the car, really. But I think there was a level of fear and comfortability, and I think that's kind of what was affecting me. And which comes down to practice. You know, lining up the corner and hitting it right is all really practice based. So I think that's 99% of it right there. And then yeah, when I went off track, I definitely did get in my own head about it. You know, a little embarrassing, a little ego crushing, but overall, the results are actually really good. I'm very happy we went up with our iRating as well. I wasn't expecting to go up at all. So if I could get that, in the direction of where Jesse's at least we could start doing some more races together. Jesse, where are you at iRating wise?
Well, I was a little over 2,200. Probably like 2,150, probably.
Okay. Yeah, so I definitely have a lot of work to do there.
But I found a lot of that was gained through the GT4s, though.
Okay. All right, so everyone, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm kind of happy we figured out the phantom audio switching issue that I've been having the last few, you know, streams that we did. I actually updated the BIOS on my motherboard also last time I raced, trying to figure out that issue, and it didn't. So I'm kind of glad that we narrowed it down to a specific cam link. I'm going to just have to plug it in a different port and see if it starts happening again. I do have a cam link that plugs directly into the motherboard, and I could just use that one directly. But yeah, Jesse, I was going to tell you also, I don't know how successful I will be, but I am planning on updating my PC to the new Ryzen processors that are coming out. So I don't know if you want processors, but my 5900X is going to be available if you do want an update. I would probably just get a new motherboard, to be honest with you, unless it's all my USB add-in cards that I have that are causing the issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which very well could be the issue because they're cheap. You know, something could just go out on them or whatever. Just sucks that they're both kind of causing issues. And then the other issue that I know I am experiencing is that I only have an 850 watt power supply, and you know that low voltage could be causing some of these issues, as far as, you know, when the CPU and the GPU both try to overclock, which they do pretty well as well. I could be experiencing some of these issues because the power supply can't keep up, you know.
Yeah.
It's shutting down PCI lanes and stuff like that, but we will see. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Today was an absolutely awesome stream. Be back at some points we were hitting 7 to 8 people at the same time. And definitely look to do more this week. Hopefully we'll get either another racing tonight. I don't know, Jesse, if you're going to be racing late tonight. I'll keep you updated if I can.
I think I want to try.
Yeah. I would like to get a late race in tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, possibly. Before they switch over from this track here, I would like to get at least one more race in. See if we could get that iRating up through 2000. I'm going to say to the moon. I don't know if I think I've been above 2000 like once. I don't know if I ever have. But all right, everyone, have a great day. Stay safe, stay happy. And especially Familia and Norman, please stay safe, especially in these storms. And catch you all next time.